Greetings, all. Welcome to another edition of Me Doing Stuff. Tonight we're going to be hopefully having a short stream. I was really hoping that it would be using the laser, but after an hour and a half or so of fighting with Windows updates and drivers and everything else, I finally got drivers in there to recognize the card on the laptop, but then it's the software still doesn't see it. I just have this feeling that that software was not compatible with Windows 10 current version thereof, but I don't know. So, and their forums, nobody's really talked in their forums since 2017, so I'm not expecting a lot of help. I'll probably post something later tonight before I go to bed or tomorrow, but I'm not expecting any answers. So, and there isn't enough of a user base with that machine that I can see to make it really likely it's going to work right. So, I might investigate using a different controller board. I mean, it's just the same as a 3D printer X and Y, and turn the laser on and off. So I might take a little bit of a look at that. Maybe use one of the old machines I got kicking around, cannibalize some parts, but we'll have to see. That's another rainy day project. And even though it's supposed to rain here for the next 3 days, that's not on the rainy day list yet. Not at the top of it, anyways. So earlier this month, we worked on this design, the design to display all of these, the coasters from Breaks and Makes. And I've done a couple of test prints. The first one of which came out all right. The pay no attention to the let's get a screen to get us some more brightness there. I can't see what I'm doing. Anyway, let's go to me full screen. Me. It's all about me. So here's the first print design. A couple of the problems with this is there was a ton of support material, which on that printer I run it kind of warm because it's out in the middle of the rec room. So if I don't run the hot end a little bit, like 10 degrees hotter than normal, it tends to cool off too quick and plug up once in a while. So I tend to run it hot, and it just the support material just stuck like a bitch. And then the second problem, which I should have cut on, was that I did use support. So the slot up in the back here where the leg goes in was all plugged up, and it wouldn't, the support wouldn't come out of there right either. And so I decided to modify the design. I can't remember if we did that on stream or not. I think we might have, to thicken up the bottom here to make it go right down so that it's even with the. It's not good that I printed this in black, but it here, let's turn on some light. See if that helps. Yeah, a little bit, not much. But it's just that I want it to be the same height right across so that I don't have to fool around with any support material. The other thing I noticed is that the front, where is it? There it is. The front, this little U-shaped channel I made, when I put the parts in and that, it's like when I was taking the support material off, I ended up splitting it apart there. So that one didn't really work well. And looking at it now, I can see where the next one failed and why I should have taken care of that then. But anyways, so this one went in the strap bin, literally. So then the second print is all flat on the back. printed flat down on the bed this way. Got rid of the little front lip so that these fit in like so, and there's just a front lip there. There's nothing to catch them, but they're not going to fall. The thing's going to sit on an angle. They're not going anywhere. So that kind of took care of all those problems, and I did not use any support on these, so I didn't have to pick it out anywhere. And ran it on the Chiron again, 400 by 400 bed, and it printed pretty quick. A few hours, 3 or 4 hours, I think it was, something like that, without any support. And then I'm thinking, wow, this is looking pretty good. And I took the leg with the custom little end piece and went to slide it in and did that. Split it because there's not enough material. When you look at it this way, it makes sense. The slot in the middle, where it is, the slot in the middle, there's like maybe one width of plastic right at that joint, and it's not enough. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to model in a little curved piece to go in here to give it some more support, and probably a piece across the bottom there too where it went kind of weird. I don't know exactly why it couldn't bridge that. Maybe I'll put one row of support down the middle to give it a little bit, so because it should have bridged that fine, but maybe the Chiron doesn't bridge well, seeing as I'm running it warm. So that's the plan for tonight, is just to fix that up. Turn the lights back down so I can see again. It's way too bright for my eyes, especially at night. So that's tonight's little project. Nothing big. I want to give an update on that stupid laser. So that's where we're at. So if I go back to that layout, hopefully this won't be more than half an hour or so. All right, so if we jump in here, we're just going to put a couple of pieces. Just a couple of pieces. Over there. Somewhere that it kind of fits. Just throw a box in. Should be about right. Hey there, non-fam. How are you doing tonight? Thanks for stopping in. It'll be hopefully a short one tonight. Just want to get this model fixed up, and I'll run a print on it tomorrow. Just give it a little bit of, I know, were you here for the story of what we're doing? The top of this snapped. It didn't have enough. This is the stand for the coasters from Breaks and Makes, and I just got to do a little bit of work here to strengthen it up a little bit. So I'm just going to make a piece to go in to take care of that problem. And I'll probably do the same sort of thing up here. that. Even though, no, it should be all right because it's already there. Okay, we don't need one there. And it's better. I don't want to go look for things where they're supposed to be and they're not quite in the right spot. It happens all the time. And down here we'll go wherever we can get close to a spot that'll work. There's one. Whoa, that's not the right tool. Pull that one. Need a boat there. And then we'll go from there to there. And I'm going to have to do that anyway, so it doesn't matter. So I take this one, this one, and this one, and join them together. And then over here, go to wherever the thing is. Get over one, and extrude the full size there. And where's its kickstand? Is that where that is? No, it's in there somewhere. All right, so let's take this curve and let's, oh, my things are on the wrong screen. Move it to parts hidden. Move these over. I probably don't, I'll need them in a minute. And I think that's good. All right, so if I go in here and choose the extrusion and that one, merge the two together, it's now one big piece. Coasters. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. Turn off. Oh, that's the old kickstand. Yeah, we don't need that. And wait a minute. What the heck is? Oh, that's just the rectangle I used to line up. All right. Scared my thumb right at. And we're going to duplicate layer and objects. Call it version 3, even though I think it's version 4. I think. And then turn off version 2. Make this the active layer. And it's on layer 5. All right. So let's see what is on there. Missing. All right. So it's actually stuff on here that I want. It's that I want moved to version 4. Well, all right, so now that should be on version 4. Save, even though it hasn't been long. I just don't want to do anything over again today. Enough fun fighting with that stupid laser again. It's a lock layer. Okay, so let's go back up into this area and see if I can figure out what my logic was. Now that's the one, and it's a little bit, we'll do it with the leg. All right, I think we're doing all right. Reminder, anybody that would like to win some free stickers, just simply type # or hashtag stickers in the chat for a chance to win. And this is going to be a short stream, so your odds are going to be pretty good. Oh, I see. It's on the lock layer. That's what's wrong. Not like that. We won't. Just want to make sure there's a little bit of room. Yeah, there is. Oh, rats. I got to change that anyways. This doesn't go far enough now. Yeah, it'll still work. All right, all right. And we're going to make that just a little bit narrower. I'm going to turn off grid snap because the thickness of the 0.8 nozzle is just a little bit off for that. Yep, good luck for the stickers. Hey there, Ryan. Mike. Ryan. It is that day, sir. By the way, make sure you put hashtag stickers in the chat because the odds are pretty good of you winning. Because non-fam won a couple of nights ago, so last night before, I don't know. I've got a list already. I think you were a couple nights ago. So far, it's Uncle Ron, non-fam, and Maker Viking are the ones that have won. So, okay, so now if I take this and subtract, it's really particularly bothering me, but I guess it's all right. Even though it's thin on that one part, it'll still be all right. Typing is just not your thing, is it? Darn auto incorrect. Or you just don't want to win stickers. That's okay. My feelings won't be hurt. I can cry if I wait long enough. But not for that. All right. So we did the Boolean difference. So now, in theory, there should be, when I turn all this other stuff off, turn off that, turn this to something that we can see it. So it should have the slot going in and the place for the tab to go up into the top. And we narrowed the stick a little bit, and there'll be enough material on the sides in here so it doesn't just break in half like it did before. So it should be that, I think. Anything else you see that we missed? Those little blemishes are good enough. This printer isn't accurate enough to see those probably. I think we're good. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I thought I wanted to do to this thing this time. To print number 3 or 4, depending on how it counts. Hey there, Mr. Mosier. Mr. Mosier's in with stickers. Ryan, you can have more. I am glad to share them around. You could always re-gift them to somebody else. You know, they've got a pretty high value, even without a N, whatever, T, whatever that thing is. I need to learn a bit about that before I make fun of it too much. So anyway, that's what I think that'll probably work. Do another print. I'll let it run overnight so I don't have to listen to it because the printer's loud when I'm down there. So if I take that and take the sticklet, stick. One of the things I like, actually, let's just stay there for a second. One of the things I really like about, yeah, I wish they were worth 100K. Only in Shane's stream did I have 100K in coins. I think I made 200,000 or 300,000 today. One of the things I really like about Rhino is all of the different file formats it can read and write. You know, a new triangulated surface. Yeah, okay. I've used IGES before. I love Lightwave. That's where I come from. All kinds of different stuff. POV Ray, like, I think that still existed. RenderMan, old formats like that. So it's very handy for that. Sure. And we'll export that. Call this one tree. I know, I'm tired too. That's why this isn't going to be a long stream. And that stupid laser, you never heard at the start probably, but stupid laser. I spent a good hour and a half to 2 hours tonight earlier while Shane was streaming. I was working on it. And it was, I did a bunch of Windows updates on that laptop because I hadn't had any for 6 months. And then suddenly the card showed up in Device Manager. I was all happy. I'm thinking, wow, it might actually work. Then I ran the software and it can't find it again. It sees it, says it does the update. It's on COM3, and then I can't. It says it's not there. So, and because because their forum chat nobody's done anything since 2017. I'm not expecting any real support or answers, but I'll post something later. I took a screenshot, so I'll upload it tonight or tomorrow. No hurry. And see if anybody ever responds. If they say, hey, you're an idiot, just click the blue button. I'm okay with that. But alternatively, I'll look into if I can take a board off one of my existing machines and use it instead, because it's the same logic, X, Y, and shoot the laser. So I know. Oh no. I'm pretty sure that when I bought this, it was already an orphan product because it was on sale. It was like basically half price on Amazon. And that should have been a tip, but I thought, oh, that's interesting. What can go wrong? It's a couple of motors and a laser. That's easy. Except that the software sucks. It looks like it was written for like XP time frame. Yeah, we'll see when I pull out the Geetech A10M and see how long that's been. At least all my Prusa projects, like most of them, still exist and they haven't changed everything so much. But I hope. I guess I'll find out, right? But then all the upgrades there. But the A10M could be another one of those, except that it's still a somewhat viable product. You can still buy them. So, where this thing, that laser is just nowhere. And yeah, now I got little projects in my head that I want to do with the laser, and now I've got stuff sitting there that isn't working. So I'll either put a new board on it. Hopefully there'll be some instructions somewhere that I can kind of tag onto to figure out how to get it to work with Marlin or something, or whatever. Lightscribe, is that what it's called? Whatever that software uses and talks. Then I'll think about it. So it's on the side burner again, but it's still on the table tonight, so I'll have to go find somewhere to park it for a while, far out of sight, so I don't accidentally want to work on it. Hey there, Brian Vines. How are you this evening? Thank you for stopping in. Thanks everybody for stopping in. Okay, so we've taken care of all that. So let's pull up Prusa Slicer. I'm doing all right. I'm real tired today, but it's been a long day, and I fought with that stupid friggin' laser. So I needed something kind of easy to do. Some of you might recognize these parts that I printed this afternoon. They should be done. I haven't checked them yet. These are pretty high density. They're it's the Y adjuster for the CR10S4. I got some new filament arrived today. I think it was this morning it showed up. And one of their new filaments, it's from Matter 3D, the guys out in Vancouver area, BC somewhere, that are making Canadian-made filament. So I want to support them and try out their stuff. And this is the second batch I bought from them. And now they've got a carbon fiber PET G. So of course I took it out of the bag and put it on, and I printed these parts in it, and they look pretty good. I printed it hot because their PLA runs hot, but I think I can back this down a bit. It's kind of stringy. I looked at it earlier when it was still printing. Brian Vine, someone left a comment on one of my videos saying they had to watch 50 minutes of ads. It was a 15-minute video. Well, part of me says it's worth it to watch 50 minutes of ads to see 15 minutes of your fine content, sir. But I've also been in a similar situation. There's a guy that does, I don't know whose video I was watching. I can't remember now. But the ad was over an hour, and another one from the same guy was over 2 hours. It's like an infomercial for his get rich quick scheme product that he sells. This guy sells. And I'm like, man, I just want to watch the video about, whatever tech thing I was looking at. And, you can go in, you can select, don't show me this ad again and stuff like that. And a few days later, I'd get another one. So he must have been paying good money to get in front of everybody at that point. That was a while. And now I've got Prime, so I don't see shit anymore. So, or premium, whatever they call it, where you pay YouTube and you don't see ads. I also really like the feature that it lets you play audio. So if on my phone, the audio keeps playing in the background while I go and look something up. So that's kind of check my mail or anything. So that's, pardon me, pretty handy. 4 ads, yep. All skippable after 5 seconds. And then every 5 minutes, yeah. Is it 2 at the start and 2 at the... I don't know if any of you watch. One of the things I use for noise when I'm working in that is the channels where they go to the thrift stores and they pick up, baseball bats and shoes and crap and flip them on eBay. And one of the guys, Harry Tornado, I don't know if he can adjust it, but his at one point had a lot of ads in it. Like all of a sudden, you'd watch like 10 minutes of him talking and then 2 ads. And then another 5 minutes of him talking and 2 ads. And I was like, F this. That was another part of my push to my decision to go premium. And then I can use YouTube Music like I'm using right now to play background music. So for free. I don't know if Harris Heller makes any money off me at this point. I used to use Spotify, but I was only using it for his music. So I switched that money to premium. 6 minutes, 1 at 10 and 1 at 13. Yeah, see, again, because I know it's not in my overall persona, but I always felt bad. Like if I was watching, the Harry Tornado guys stuff, yeah, I'd be clicking those ads as soon as I could, probably. Where if it's, Brian or, Joel or Chris Riley or somebody, I would, that I know, I felt bad if I was skipping the ads, unless they were too stupid long. Then I was like, screw it, I'd skip it after about a minute. But it just, and when I did the jump to premium, I checked with Joel even. I said, like, and another guy I know, that I was like, okay, do you still get anything out of this? And they get a little bit at least. So I did that. Yes, YouTube Premium. Somebody should have a affiliate link for YouTube Premium and make good money. It won't be me. Yes, see, that's what I did for my kids too when I did it like a few months back, 6 months ago, maybe now. That's what I did. I told both of them and said, hey, you guys should be using my premium account. And that way you get YouTube Music for free and you get to skip all the ads. You don't see ads anymore. So yeah. My suspicious X-Files brain tells me that YouTube, if they used to give you a penny for me watching an ad and maybe a quarter of a penny if I skipped it, that they're giving you a quarter of a penny now from the ad that I should have watched. They're not it's probably still I would think it's still better financially for the creators if I watch full ads, proper ads, because eventually the incentive for people to like to pay for advertising on YouTube is going to go away if everybody switches to premium, right? So yep. And as long as you're not broadcasting it, you can listen to anything. But I'm kind of used to the Harris Heller background stuff because it's not my exact taste in music. So it's just noise, sort of. Like, I don't want to insult their creative music creations, but it's just background music. It's perfect for that for me. It breaks up when I don't talk and I get sidetracked on stuff like I am right now, down the rabbit hole. And oh yeah, it ain't gonna fit, is it? Look at that. It doesn't even fit on the Mini. What the hell? Let's try. Chiron's a manually added one. Why is that not scrolling? Oh, because I'm scrolling the wrong way. I'm on Windows too much today. Sure, I'll put them back in the way I want. Well, yeah, at work you can have your headphones plugged in, have your phone laying there beside you on the desk, and it doesn't look like you're listening to videos at all. Oh, sorry, Brian. Okay, hold on. I'll give you the quick rundown. Are you familiar with these at all? Joe, formerly Baker Noob, breaks and makes his coasters that he's selling on Etsy, where he does the infill part in 3D printing with no top layer, just a black background layer in this case. Of course, I got orange. No, even had to ask. And then he uses a CNC to do the wood parts and do all the pieces around the outside. And then he uses his laser that works to laser engrave his logo on the back. And then he does epoxy, floats in liquid epoxy on the top to make them nice drink coasters. So, of course, I ordered a set because I thought they were cool and I like to support people. And they're really cool, but they're just going to sit on the table in a stack. There's 6 of them. They're just going to sit there and collect dust. So I thought, yeah, Baker Noob's coaster thingies. And then I thought, I don't have a bar or anything, and it's just me. It's not like I have to impress myself with cool coasters. So, and most of what I drink comes in a bottle at room temperature anyway. So I thought, I'm going to make a display stand. So I just thought I'd just make something that's like this. So when you go up here and I turn on the coasters layer, all the coasters go in like that. And it sits back on the desk a little bit. And they should all display just nice. Simple. I don't know. One of the streams in this last month did the basic design and iterated it once. And this is version 3 or 4 that I'm going to print now to fix the weak spot. It snapped up here. It was too narrow. So now I've beefed it up a bit. And I hope that'll be enough. And I'm just going to slice it up for tonight. And hey, oh, that is it. Let's lay it down. And let's take this and lay it on that side, maybe. And then arrange everything, and then we'll move it all. Because that's just, I don't care which side is down. It really doesn't matter. So I like it better up here with the headphones where I can hear the music too. Hey there, Builders. Mark, how are you doing tonight? Thanks for stopping in. Has anybody seen the little scroller across the bottom of the screen? If you type in hashtag stickers in the chat, you have a chance to win 3 different NLTMW stickers in a package. And I will send them anywhere on the planet. Not off-world, not doing it, but on the planet, we're good. I'll cover it. So if you're interested in a chance to win some awesome, if I do say so myself, stickers, you're going to understand that there's some orange on them. And we've already had 3 winners this week. So, and we're going to have another one tonight. So just type hashtag stickers into the thing and you too could win. Why can I not hold the right key? Okay, it's that one. I don't know if anybody caught same old Shane's stream earlier tonight. He was going through his settings for slicing in Bruce's Slicer. I got to go back and watch it again. I was fighting with the laser when he's doing it. Night, Ryan. All right, have a good night. Get some good sleep. I won't say anything about beauty rest, so take it easy, man. Talk to you tomorrow. Thanks for stopping in. Builders Mark. You up to? Gluing tiny letters to a 3D printed part. Yeah, that would suck. Like freehand them on, like not with any little indents to put them in or anything. All right, night, Brian. Thanks for stopping in again. Always good to see you. And I gotta set this to Chiron, that one. I'll take that and then we'll take it down a bit. It's got a 0.8 nozzle. That look right? Yeah, that's right. Make sure I don't have it upside down. That would suck. 0.4 nozzle, 2 perimeters. Let's do 3. Let's blow the budget right out of the water. I only need 3 top and bottom layers because it's a 0.4 layer, so it's 1.2 top and bottom. I guess I can kind of use the same logic there too. It's good. It's not holding up the world. And infill, gyroid, 10% is fine. It's not going to be much. Oh man, using. Yeah, that would be fun. But at least having 0.05 millimeter indents, that helps. At least it helps locate them and keep them all, aligned with curve or straight, whichever. That would really help. But yeah, trying to set them all in is. You're in the States too, aren't you? So it's getting later in the day no matter where you are. So that would have to be a midday thing for me or an early morning thing for me to do that kind of detail stuff. My eyes don't work so good later in the day. Skirt brim, my normal settings. We're not doing any Oh yeah, I was gonna put some. I was gonna do this, wasn't I? I forgot. I was gonna go in and put one line down the middle. Oh, there it is. I say, why is there no? Just gonna put a strip. Oh, I'm not good at that. Just so there's some there. Because it's too wide of a gap with the 0.8 nozzle. Yeah, it's getting there. You have more patience than me, sir. So that'll give us just that one little paint on area for support. So that's bearable. Go back here, double check that. 3, 2. Not support on build plate only. Just custom support where I told it to go. 60's fine. And we'll make sure the filament's going to run hot enough. 250 to, let's go to 40 for the rest. Because this isn't their filament. This is somebody else's. So let's go, let's be brave. Let's try to smooth it out a bit. Make it 240 to start. Drop it to 230. It's cold down there, so that'll probably average out. And what did I forget? I feel like I'm forgetting something. Yeah, see what happens. I can always do it again. Where did the... Oh. No. 3 hours and 53 minutes. I can handle that because I will be asleep when it finishes. And the support material, I like the way I draw it all ugly and blobby and it squares it up. Makes me look good. We'll put that in there and notice it does not touch the wall there. Yeah, we'll see if that rings true. Oh, I know what I was going to try and do. Why can I never, ever remember where ironing is? There it is. Because I would find it under infill. But let's try it. Let's see what happens. Because it was really, it's kind of over extruding a little bit. So let's just give it a shot and see. And it just went up from 4 hours to 7 hours for ironing. But hopefully this is our last chance at this. So let's give it a shot. It's only going to use 151 grams of filament. So I wonder where it's going to put it. All right. And that's that for tonight, folks. Let's see if I still have a card kicking around in my pocket. Is an SD card in your pocket? Yes, it is. Anyways, so I'm afraid that's that for tonight. Let's go do the giveaway. It's going to be an easy one. If anybody wants to get into the giveaway, this is it. Put hashtag stickers in the chat and we will go draw it in a moment. And we will share Chrome tab of the giveaway tool and add it to the stream. We've got 3 people in the draw. Give it a couple more minutes. It's tomorrow, Thursday. So there's 2 more streams like this to finish the month off. One of them is going to be build the A10M. I'll have to see how things go. I got to get my taxes done tomorrow. So I was not successful today. So join, wrong code, man. You got to put hashtag stickers, just like it shows on the stream. Hashtag stickers. Poor Eddie. He's going to lose again, he says. Okay, are we ready to go? I was talking about you earlier, Shane. Nothing good, of course. Let's talk about how you were really good about showing all your settings for Prusa Slicer earlier tonight, and I have to go back and watch that video again because I was cursing at my laser at that point. I know there's nothing good. Don't ever change, man. All right, we're going to do the big roll here. We got 4 people in. I just wanted to double check that it was something you said, and I was like, oh, that's interesting. And then I was filling up my virtual swear jar that you couldn't hear. So, all right, here we go. Big drum roll. He went to bed. He also said that he didn't want any more. I think he entered to be polite. So what do you say we roll it again? And worst case, I can, because there's a draw again button. Oh, that's funny. And it doesn't take him out either. Huh, interesting. I don't know if there's a setting for that or not. There you go. Are you happy now? I'm just kidding. Statistically, over the next few streams, everybody will win. So congratulations, Eddie. You won. And I'll make fun of Ryan tomorrow. I should have screen captured that. Oh, it's in the video. I can grab it out of the video. So I'll grab the thing with the confetti flying and send it to him on Twitter. 3 times by 1. Yeah. I find that this one isn't as, like when you're using the wheel of fish and it goes like the last couple there, it usually just moves so slow. And then it never fails that if it's on me, it just keeps moving until it's the next person on the StreamYard when they used to use it. I was like, oh man, thanks guys. And then they started using this and made it available to all their people and then to us. So I think it works pretty well. And it's cool because it puts everybody's name up nice and big and their logo, like their icon from their channel they're on. So I think it's pretty cool. And the price is right. It doesn't cost anymore. So not yet anyway. So anyways, thanks everybody. It was a short stream tonight and just wanted to fix that up. And I went to bitch about the laser a little bit. And I really wish that somebody'd say, oh, I've got that exact one. You just do this. But not happening. So Anyways, everybody, have a good night. Thanks a lot for stopping in. Everybody be safe. And remember, never let the machines win.